So we conducted a real-world analysis of patients who received lisocabtagene maraleucel in the standard of care setting for the treatment of relapsed and refractory large B-cell lymphoma. This was part of our cell therapy consortium, and overall we reported data on 101 patients who received commercial Liso-Cel. This was a population of patients which were, in general, elderly. About 35% of patients were aged 75 years of age and older. This was also a population of patients that had received a median of 3 prior lines of therapy. And they also had a significant comorbid burden, with approximately 68% of patients having a Charlson Comorbidity Index score of 3 or greater. And so in this analysis, we were able to look at a number of different things. One of the interesting findings that we noted is that those patients that received bridging therapy and were evaluable for response, we saw that polatuzumab-based bridging was actually associated with high overall response rate and complete response rate. And additionally, those patients that responded to bridging therapy, i.e. achieved either a partial or complete response, they actually had a superior progression-free survival compared to those patients that had either stable or progressive disease. One of the other interesting findings that we were able to look at is the activity of Liso-Cel in patients with secondary CNS involvement. And so in our study, we had 11 patients with secondary CNS lymphoma, and 8 of those patients actually ended up achieving a complete remission. 2 of them had a partial remission and 1 progression of disease. Unfortunately, 4 of those patients succumbed to their disease and passed away from complications related to either lymphoma or an unknown cause. And in general, I think the results that we presented compare favorably to those noted in the pivotal clinical trials. And specifically, I think that's a reflection of our use of bridging therapy, patient selection, and toxicity management. I'd say that this is something that we're looking at potentially in the future, comparing some of the results that we've seen in this modern treatment cohort with patients treated with other products such as Liso-Cel and Axi-cel to potentially understand things like patient selection and best toxicity management.